put the hands together for the second page of Marche by Carl Philipp Emmanuel Bach. As you'll remember, the right hand begins with our thumb on the E, an octave above middle C, and then our left hands are going to come in together. Right hand, forefinger on A, left hand, forefinger on the A. Right hand's A is 2 A's above middle C. The left hand's A is forefinger on the A below middle C. So now we're going to have the right hand thumb on E, an octave above middle C, and the left hand thumb on D, just above middle C. Now the right hand's playing a half note, so it will hold, while the left hand plays 2 finger on C sharp. Then the right hand will move 2 finger to F sharp, while the left hand will do 3 finger on B. And the right hand's is playing 2 eighth notes here. So while the left hand continues to hold its B, the right hand will go on to play 3 finger G sharp. Now we're back to the beginning of the second full measure. The right hand, forefinger plays A, left hand, forefinger plays A. Going back to the thumb, right hand thumb on E, and left hand thumb on D. Right hand holds its E because it's a half note, while the left hand plays 2 finger C sharp. And then, same thing as the last measure, the right hand will play F sharp and G sharp, eighth notes, while the left hand plays 3 finger on B, a quarter note. Now we're going back to the A and A, forefinger on A, forefinger on A. But this time, we're going to have the right hand playing eighth notes for the rest of the measure, while the left hand plays quarter notes, so the right hand will always have 2 eighth notes to every 1 note in the left hand. So the right hand will play 3 finger G, 2 finger F sharp, while the left hand is playing 3 finger B. Then the right hand plays thumb on E, 2 finger F sharp, while the left hand plays 2 finger on C sharp. Right hand playing 3 finger G, thumb on E, while the left hand plays 4 finger on A. That's the first line. But the first line sounds like this. Now for the second line. I kind of like to squinch my hand up a little bit. On the right hand, put my 3 finger playing F sharp, while the left hand will be playing thumb on D, both quarter notes. Then you got to stretch for the left hand. The 5 finger will be playing D, an octave below middle C, pretty much. And the right hand will be playing D with its thumb. But the left hand's playing eighth notes, so the forefinger goes on to E. Now the right hand is still holding the D, but here's where you swap that thumb for the forefinger, while your left hand goes on to play 3 finger F sharp. Now, the right hand is going to be playing eighth notes, so the thumb will go on to play, the right hand thumb goes on to play A, while the left hand holds its F sharp. Then the right hand will play B, 2 finger B, 3 finger C, while the left hand plays 5 finger D. Now the second full measure. The right hand's got all eighth notes. The left hand has quarter notes. So the right hand will play thumb on B, 2 finger on D, while the left hand plays 2 finger on G. Now here's where the left hand has 2 quarter rests, so the left hand will play nothing, while the right hand plays 3 finger E, 4 finger F sharp, 5 finger G, thumb on B. Now the left hand comes back in. The right hand will play 2 finger C sharp and 3 finger D, while the left hand plays 2 finger G sharp. Still in this for third measure of the line, the right hand has eighth notes, the left hand has quarter notes. So the right hand will play, I would say 2 finger C sharp, and then cross your thumb under to E, while the left hand plays A with its thumb. Now the left hand will play nothing. It has 2 quarter rests, while the right hand will play 3 finger F sharp, 4 finger G, and then 5 finger A, 2 finger C sharp. Now the left hand comes in again. The right hand will play cross the thumb under to D, and then 2 finger E, while the left hand plays 2 finger on excuse me, we'll play 2 finger on A sharp. And that's the end of the second line. It sounds like this. Now for the third line. Right hand's playing all eighth notes again. The left hand's playing quarter notes. So the right hand will start by playing thumb on D, an octave above middle C, and then 3 finger G. The left hand will play thumb on B. Then the right hand will play 5 finger B, 4 finger A, while the left hand's playing 2 or 3 finger on G. Then right hand playing 3 finger G, 2 finger F sharp, while the left hand's playing 5 finger E. Right hand playing thumb on E, then crossing the 4 over to D, while the left hand plays 3 finger G. Then the right hand, in this second measure, will play a quarter note, a half note, and 2 eighth notes, while the left hand's playing all eighth notes. So we're going to start off with our right hand playing 3 finger on C sharp, while the left hand will play thumb on A and little finger on A below that. Then the right hand will play thumb on A, while the left hand plays thumb on A and then 2 finger on G. Now the right hand's still holding its half note, so the left hand continues on to play 3 finger F sharp, 4 finger E. Now, you want to squinch your left hand up just a little bit. Your right hand will play 5 finger D, 2 finger A, while your left hand is playing 2 finger F sharp, and then crossing your thumb under to the D below. They're both playing eighth notes at this point. Now that cross under moved your left hand down. Your right hand in this third measure is playing all eighth notes, while your left hand plays quarter notes. So, right hand's going to play 3 finger B, 2 finger A, while the left hand plays 5 finger G. Then the left hand has 2 quarter rests, while the right hand will play thumb on G, cross the 2 finger over to F sharp, and then thumb on G again, and then 3 finger on B. Then our left hand comes back in. Our right hand will play 5 finger E and 3 or 2 on B, and then 2 finger for the left hand on G. And that's the end of the third line. It sounds like this. hand's playing all eighth notes, the left hand's playing quarter notes. So the right hand will start with the 3 finger on C sharp, followed by the thumb on A, while the left hand will play thumb on A. Left hand then has 2 quarter rests, will play nothing, while the right hand plays 2 finger B, 3 finger C sharp, then cross the thumb under to D, then play 2 finger E, and here's where the left hand comes back in. Right hand plays 3 finger F sharp, 4 finger G, while the left hand plays 2 finger G. And then we have the second measure. The right hand plays 2 quarter notes and then 4 eighth notes. The left hand plays quarter notes. So we'll start with the right hand playing 5 finger A, the left hand playing 3 finger F sharp. Then right hand goes to thumb on D, while the left hand plays thumb on B. Now we're going to have eighth notes in the right hand, 3 finger F sharp, followed by 2 finger E, while the left hand plays 2 finger on G. Then the right hand plays thumb on D, cross the 2 finger over to C sharp, while the left hand plays thumb on A. Then we're in the third full measure. The right hand is going to play a quarter note and then all eighth notes after that. Same with the left, quarter note, all eighths after that. The right hand will play 3 finger on D. The left hand will stretch to put your 2 finger on the D below. And then they want you to play the D on the left hand, the repeated D on the left hand. They want you to play it with your 3 finger. I don't usually do that. You could hop your 3 finger down and do that just to have a stronger repeated note, but I usually find it's adequate to use my 5 finger for the repeated eighth note Ds that will finish out the left hand for this measure. So while the left hand is doing its repeated Ds, an octave below, 2 octaves below middle C, the right hand will play thumb on A, then 2 finger the D above that. So then the right hand's going to play 4 finger F sharp, then squinch your thumb closer to the 4 finger so that it lands on D. The left hand continues. Then your right hand will do 2 finger F sharp, and then probably 3 finger on A, and then the last measure. Your right hand is going to play a dotted half note, so just 1 note for the whole measure. It will play 5 finger on D above, and the left hand will play 1 more 5 finger on that low D. And then while the right hand holds its D, the left hand will continue to 2 finger on A, and then thumb on the D above. And this is what the fourth line sounds like. And that's the second page.